Hey guys, ghostblockz here, and I'm gonna be playing the Stanley Parable. Now I played the demo of this game. Probably should have recorded it, but I didn't. I probably should have, but let me get into the actual game. Hopefully, I mean, if you actually play the demo yourself, you would know why I say hopefully. But yeah, I'm at 1 frame a second right now, according to NVIDIA Shadowplay. So hopefully I didn't crash. Oh no, I'm good. Just long loading. So okay. The game that never ends. The end is never the end, actually. It's supposed to be the game that never ends, right? Believe so. Other than when it ends. And this is a really long loading time.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Woohoo, Stanley!
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh no.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Okay.
Something he would never quite forget.
What is it?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour
That's what I look
when he
like.
realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
How many
or a
hours did it
meeting,
take?
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Whoa! Sensitivity. Okay, we gotta raise that. This one, mouse sensitivity. Should that be good? Yeah, that's probably fine. No, acceleration amount, turn that off. What? Is this fine? Probably. Okay, so this is how I normally determine it. Seems a tad high. No, we're probably good. I'm noticing some actually really bad frame tearing on my end. Wait for vertical sync. I probably don't want to do that, but let's try it. It normally doesn't end up working for me. It ends up making even worse frame tearing, but it's worth a try, right? It's really the same, honestly.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Wait a second, narrator. I want to try to fix this issue real quick. I'll try to triple buffer it. It's not gonna work though, I bet. It's gonna make a big line through my screen.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go.
Yep, not working. Okay, let's just turn that off. Sorry for this. Disabled. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sorry. Boom. Okay.
Go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room. We go. Is this the meeting room? Where's the meeting room? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Got it. Left. Oh my, those are bright lights. In the meeting
There
room.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Wait a second though. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up. What? Whatever. Okay. Where am I going again?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, let's get back on track. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Upstairs? Well, I'm already down here. So, looks like I can go over here.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
What?
All of my co-workers
Yeah, I've already been
blinking
here.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah, I noticed that.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
I thought he liked
I may
his
as
job.
well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Well, I'm not flying
How
anymore.
was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I'm exactly where I was. Okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day,
What?
her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
And ran? I. Okay. And we're back. No commentary?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we're back. We're doing this again. Let's go. Oh, there's still something in my eye.
When Stanley came to a set of
Right.
two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. That is what I want to do.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
My eye.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yep. I can't jump. You can't jump.
Yes.
I knew that.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though
I had no
all
idea
your
that achievement was gonna
co-workers have
pop up.
mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It's a nice room. I would be an employee
At this
here.
point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Okay.
It's possible that this is why everyone
I'll
thought at
leave.
last he'd had enough
Jeez.
of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Yes.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
What's
door,
this?
and got back on track.
I don't know. This button. Okay, yeah, we're going. We dedicated ourselves. I just wanted a little press, but you know, whatever. Why are there loading screens in this game?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Do I have to go left?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay. Just try to interact with stuff while you're at
We went
it.
down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Whoa, my eyes.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
Yeah, okay, close my eyes.
We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
My eyes
It's all
hurt.
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay.
No,
From
no.
the top.
No. Okay, well, we're back. Wait, I'm pushing buttons. It sounds like I'm pushing buttons, but I guess that's just my left click sound.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, then. I missed the memo.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Oh.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move
no.
the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
I can't walk in that room.
Let's find the story.
Here, I got it. Left. This way. Whoa, wait a minute. This isn't right. What? I actually want to get to the story. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. What?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. Okay, we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yep, I've missed the memo here. Okay, no doors. I see it.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay, then. Wait, this isn't where we came from. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We turned left. So, this is definitely where we came from.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Oh.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. This is not the same place.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
Me
Is
neither.
this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing,
office.
how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Oh. Yay! Great.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Easy.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Yeah, I did.
Some people win fair and square.
I've been sitting
and
here
this
for
was
like
not
17
one of those
minutes.
situations.
Or more. Probably more.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay. What?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Wait, what? This is not the right way, though. Trust me. It's this way. Oh, no.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, then. Let's follow the line.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know
What's
what?
with the
I think
sublime?
what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What's this music from? I recognize it from something. I mean, I played Dota. Is this one of the things that he says in Dota 2? Wait, I saw a line over here. Just follow the line. My mood is lightened, that's for sure.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
What fern? This
Stanley,
one?
this fern will be very important
Okay,
later
bye.
in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Ah,
No,
great.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to
Ah.
us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been
Where's
through...
mine?
You...
Fired?
I can't take this anymore.
No,
To hell with
that's
it.
not me.
Restart.
427, right? Oh. I forget. Was it 427? What employee am I? 427, yeah, I was right.
You know what,
Oh.
Stanley? I say
Okay.
forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
If I was intelligent,
don't
why do
we
I have a
simply
job
start
pressing
wandering
buttons?
Well, I don't know. How about this direction?
No, okay, that doesn't work. What direction? Where are we? Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Okay, this is a
Whatever
big
it might
circle.
be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Wait, this isn't a circle though. What? Okay, so that wasn't a circle. I guess. Somehow. Let's just keep going. That's impossible. What? Did we not make a whole turn around? I'm confused.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's kind of hard not to acknowledge the line. Oh, okay, it's gone. Good. Don't worry about that.
Ah, a
2 doors
choice.
game. Great.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Logic.
Oh, hold up, what's
The
this?
confusing ending. You've played
The confusion ending.
confusing ending
You're
for 16
telling me
minutes.
that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well,
Wait,
what if I
that's
don't
where we
want
are?
to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who can stop
Stanley
me?
dies.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
I'm kind of
I don't want
spoiled
to
at
be
this
trapped
point,
like this.
aren't I?
I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does
Oh.
that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well,
Nope,
in
I
the
think...
meantime...
Jeez, that scared me. Oh. Oh, that sound. Okay, oh my gosh, that scared me. I thought my computer was crashing or something. Okay, wow. And we're loading now. This must be the actual restart, because it took so long to load, right? Well, I'm going to assume it is. So, I'm going to end this episode right here. I know there's multiple endings in this game. I guess that was a confusing ending. It was pretty confusing, honestly. And maybe we're still in it. But, for now, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.